Now, in a true David and Goliath clash, Grimsby Town Football Club are celebrating a shock win over Manchester United in the second round of the League Cup. The Mariners defeated their Premier League opponents on penalties, despite playing 3 leagues below them in the English fourth tier, leading to questions about what comes next for the club. And for Manchester United, well, that defeat by Grimsby has made headlines around the world. Earlier, I spoke to our news reporter, Philip Norton, who's at Blundell Park, Grimsby's home ground, and he shared the reaction to this win.
An incredible night here in northeast Lincolnshire, and you know, this is Blundell Park. This is where it all took place last night, the scene of possibly one of the greatest cup giant killings in recent sporting history, and how they did it too. Many fans waking up this morning thinking, you know, this must have all been a crazy dream last night, but then there's quite a few with a few sore heads as well, and a few croaky voices from all that cheering. It was an incredible atmosphere here. Going into this game, as a fan of a team that's an underdog, you're hoping to keep it 0-0, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. To then see Grimsby Town score not just 1 goal, but 2 goals in the first half, outplaying Manchester United and all the millions of pounds worth of players on that pitch that they had, going into half-time, 2-0 up. It was dreamland for the fans here. Manchester United obviously came back, they equalised in the dying minutes of the game. There was no extra time, went straight to penalties, and it was the most epic of penalty shootouts. Both sides, both sets of players played all the way through. It went to sudden death. Even the goalkeepers took a penalty at each other before it went round again, and it was Manchester United, of course, that blinked first, and Mbeumo hitting the crossbar. But you know, this has gone down as one of the greatest sporting moments, widely celebrated in the football community. Grimsby itself has been trending #1 on social media, on X, all through the night and all through this morning, which has just been making people here smile so much. And the owners who took over this club 5 years ago, they wanted to use this club as a catalyst for better things for Grimsby and North East Lincolnshire and the wider area. And Andrew Pettit, who's the chair and the co-owner, said to me last night, he said they see it as like a flywheel. They said, if the club's doing well, it makes people feel good. The town feel good, highlights the positives of the area, which can bring investment to the town here. And they want the club to be a source of aspiration for the next generation. Well, how much more of a carrot being dangled to that next generation than beating one of the world greats of football, Manchester United.
And Dave Needham has been a Grimsby Town fan for 60 years and managed to get a last-minute ticket for the epic game. I asked if he'd ever imagined his team could beat Manchester United.
Nearly every Town fan said we're going to beat Man United, but realistically speaking, you don't have a chance. All their players, man for man, are a lot better than ours, no disrespect to our lads. When you look at how much they spent close season and how much we spent, and how much money they've spent on all their players altogether and what we have, it's just a drop in the ocean. So on the night, we outplayed them.
So I believe you have a new tattoo on one of your ankles, Dave, to honour the occasion. England has the 3 lions. Grimsby Town has the 3 fish. I think we can show our audience a glimpse of it. There it is. Now, we have lots of people watching and listening from right around the world, Dave, who might not know what the fish symbolise. So explain it to them.
Well, years ago, Grimsby is the biggest fishing port in the world. And obviously fish, Grimsby and the docks, it's hand in hand. A lot of our supporters and sponsors are ex-fishing people and to old people and stuff like that. So, you know, even though it's not the fishing port that it was years ago, it's still part of our history and Grimsby's tradition. So we've got the 3 fish, and England's got the 3 lions.
Indeed, and we heard from our reporter Philip, you know, how the owners of the team hope that a victory like this can really boost Grimsby, and obviously it's making so many people there very, very happy. Now, I read that when you started supporting the team some 60 years ago, that there was such a small fan base that the team knew everyone by name. Every one of those fans by name, including yourself. Do you think as a result of this game, the fan base is going to grow?
Yeah, let's hope so. We sold out last night, could have sold a lot more. Obviously, the seating has reduced the numbers a lot, but let's hope we can improve the ground and get more seats and, you know, more people to come and see them. It's not going to do us any harm whatsoever.
And I think we can show everyone a picture of you with that ticket. As I say, How lucky was it that you got that ticket last minute? You would have been really kicking yourself if you'd missed that game of all games. As for the rest of the league, how much confidence do you think your club now has going forward?
It's only going to give us more confidence and make the players more positive. You know, when you beat a team like Man United, I think their players cost something like 764 million. Our team was about 3.5 million. There's a gulf of difference.
And yeah, why do you think the sum of the parts, those two teams, as you say, vast sums of money spent on the Manchester United players, but if you look at the sum of the two teams, what was it that gave Grimsby the victory on the night?
We worked and played as a team. They're a lot of individuals. The good players, and say man for man, they're a lot better than our players. But as a team, we played a lot better than them on the night.
And I bet when you've been chatting to people today in work, all the conversation has been about this, hasn't it?
Yeah, I've hardly got any work done today.
Dave Needham, a very happy fan. Now a musician from Northern Ireland has